Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to discuss wrinkles and how we can reverse them. Wrinkles are inevitable. They come with the aging process. Some get them prematurely while others rarely get them at all. Collagen has the effects of taking your skin from rough, wrinkly, crepey to reconstructing it to a more supple and more plump, youthful appearance. The main operator of that is glycosaminoglycans, which is also known as GHG. And what that is, it's a chemical substance. And GAG's role is to produce hydration in the skin's barrier electrically. Hydration goes on to support and repair proteins, which is collagen. Collagen is the biggest protein in our bodies. That's why with the healthy conduction of this chemical, this electrical compound, collagen it's more healthy, it's a lot more vibrant, and sends off a more radiant and beautiful appearance. Now, without GAG, everything falls apart. Everything. You'll have sagging of the skin, like I mentioned, crepey, dull, and just an unhealthy skin barrier overall. Aged skin that could possibly become defiant and even receiving all of the good ingredients that your skincare products has to offer. Okay, so because if you think about it, GAG is a receptor that, if it's not receiving, if you're utilizing your skin products and you're not getting the results that you want, it can be a dysfunction in the GAG receptor. Yeah, so some would argue that the sun is the culprit to some extent, but we have to think about this. The sun also provides the protective hormone, which is vitamin D, so that can only happen to some extent, But studies have shown that it's the absence of GAG that can be an even greater driving factor to aged skin. In the absence of GAG, even degenerative disorders can take place. Disorders of the spinal disc can also occur because we need hydration in that region to be healthy, hydrated, and able to prevent shrinkage as we age. So that's one way to tell if we aren't getting enough GAG, if that's happening. Supplemental aid of this wouldn't be substantial. It's really not enough, because the precursor to GAG is the insulin growth factor 1. IGF-1 is a hormone that is produced by the liver that regulates the growth hormone, which is also anti-aging. So yeah, the IGF-1 hormone is extremely important and plays a major part in reversing wrinkles or rhytides. That's the more formal term to describe wrinkles. Side note, I never like to use the term wrinkles when I talk to my having consultations with my clients. I don't know, it's kind of cringy for me. Some people take the growth hormone as a supplement to reverse time, but that can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. It gets really in depth, and it can create more problems than what you began with. So provoking growth can lead to tumors and even cancer cells. So I would consult with your doctor when it comes down to things like that. The key is to trigger IGF-1 naturally. Because naturally, you want to do that to improve your skin's integrity and health. IGF-1, it like teeter-totters with insulin. So if insulin is high, the hormone will be low. Yeah. Healthy young people need 100 times more concentrated IGF than insulin. So think about it. If you are insulin resistant or have diabetes, pre-diabetic or have diabetes, more so diabetes, you're going to have higher insulin driving the hormone down, which is so unfortunate, because IGF-1 helps you to reduce insulin and diabetes. That's another topic for another day. It starts with diet. Yes, it does. It starts with the diet that is low in carbohydrates. You want to make sure that you're getting in your cruciferous vegetables at the same time. I'm not a firm believer in debunking just everything. I don't follow any mono diets or anything of that nature. I believe in taking things everything into moderation. And intermittent fasting is great also. Excellent to do when trying to regulate this hormone. Avoid MSG. You find out in a lot of foods because it's highly insulin triggering. Get rest. Get adequate sleep. Enhance the quality of your sleep to prevent premature aging. Beauty rest. They call it that for a reason. And also, it helps to reduce cortisol. And we're going to get more in depth about cortisol. That is deserving of its own video. I would like to discuss that. Hit high intensity interval training. Be sure to involve many muscles as possible. And you don't want to overdo this. You want to do this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. You want to opt for low hit if you are extremely fatigued and are showing signs of a distressed adrenal gland system. That's very important. And you want to preserve as much of your mitochondrial function as possible. Moderate amount of protein, please, not too much, because it will stimulate insulin. High quality grass-fed organic foods, of course. Enhance your liver support. Very, very important. The foundation of it all. Dandelion root, milk thistle, stinging nettle, foods rich in choline like eggs, amongst others. Please, I can't stress enough to please support your liver, as it is the organ that houses and produces the IGF-1 hormone in the first place. Reverse fatty liver, another video that's worthy of having its own discussion in another video. So comment below if you want me to make a video more about how you can do that. The goal here is to avoid things that can stimulate insulin. As I mentioned, intermittent fasting, because when you don't eat, you activate the growth hormone, the IGF-1 hormone. Insulin is activated when you are eating. All right, it's going as you eat. See the difference? So insulin will deactivate this, and daily intermittent fasting will enhance IGF-1, and it's more needed with age because unfortunately the liver naturally declines in its production to carry out its responsibilities in synthesizing hormones and enzymes and things of that nature. It declines and it's unable to produce enough of this hormone. And lastly, fat soluble vitamins, very, very extremely important. Yes, like vitamins A, K2, D3, your eggs, grass-fed butters, cod liver oil. Ooh, another video. it's also a great source. Fat soluble vitamins are extremely important in supercharging the IGF-1 hormone, leading back to the original plan. It's needed to increase GHG to help reverse aging. So you see how this all works together? I hope this was helpful. I hope it was understood. I hope that you put it to great use to improve your quality of life. Be great, be beautiful. Beauty is skin deep, and live life. Because I always say, you have got to know the skin that you are in. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment, share, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on my contents. Thank you, and I will see you soon.